What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to Jason Feger Racing on YouTube. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to the channel below. Like all the videos. It helps us a tremendous amount on our analytics. The next couple videos we're gonna bring you is gonna be about our trip to New Zealand. Pretty awesome. It's an amazing opportunity. Second chance that I've had to go over there and race. The last time, I think it was 5 or 6 years ago. Things have changed a bunch over there. Got to thank Bruce and Puck, Ben Harding, Pete for bringing us over there, letting us drive their cars. Got to thank Bodie, Abrahamson for letting us stay at his house there for a few days. Fiona and Nigel for letting us stay at their place for a few days. We've made a lot of good friends over there, and it's a beautiful country, and we enjoy getting to go over there and hang out and get to go racing, and let alone win some races. So we feel very blessed for that. And these next couple of videos, we're gonna go over a few of our adventures that we had over there, some of the racing, some of the other stuff we did. Might not be the best videos that we've done. Zach wasn't able to go with us, and obviously me and Abby aren't near as good at the camera work. We missed a lot of stuff. We had some problems a few times with some of the cameras and some miscommunications, but you know, it is what it is. But hopefully we do better next time. I think there's a lot of good stuff that you guys will enjoy to learn about and see our adventures. So there's a few things we did in Auckland that is pretty cool. Auckland is their biggest city. That's where we fly into. They house a lot of really cool boats there. The like World Cup sailboat stuff goes on there a lot. They're really passionate about that, so they're parked right there in the harbor and stuff. So you get to tour all that. We went up into the Sky Tower, they call it. We were way up there. We tried to do a video, but people were talking really loud in there, so you couldn't hear what me and Bobby were saying. Bobby Pierce was there too, so he went there a week ahead of us and raced and won. And then we raced together for weekends. We only had a few days to hang out and do some fun stuff, but went up in the Sky Tower. I forget how many feet were up there. It's way up there, and you can see the whole city of Auckland. You know, obviously the big harbor and the ocean and the islands out there. It's just an awesome sight, and then it's got a glass floor you stand on and stuff. So that was really cool. Unfortunately, I was a little bit too heavy to bungee jump off of it. Me and Bobby's Abby, we were gonna bungee, but I missed it by like 2 or 3 kg, so kind of got us off the hook on that one. We don't know if we were glad or not, but and then probably the coolest thing to do in Auckland, or not Auckland, in New Zealand, one of the coolest things for sure is the Skyline Street Luge. And it's like Skyline Park, Adventure Park or something like that, but they got 3 or 4 of them there, and I think they might have some other spots too. But basically, you know, there's no snow, so you basically got like an awesome hill, and they take you up to the top in a ski lift. And then once you're up top, there's some stuff to do. There's a nice restaurant area and stuff like that. But they got these, basically you're on a plastic creeper, and they got like 5 or 6 different tracks you get to go down. And, you know, it's got handlebars, and you steer, but it is so much fun. Like, we had a blast, and it was, you know, if we could get a big group of us to go, it'd be a lot more fun. But you know, that day we were able to have Bobby, me, and Ben, and the girls, all our girlfriends and wives were with us, and we had Wynn with us. Wynn loved going down it. You know, I took Wynn down the first time on a slow track, and then me, Bobby, and Ben were going after it pretty hard the rest of the day. I don't know how many times we went down, 5 or 6 apiece, but we could stay there probably all day and keep doing it. But it kind of started raining, and then we had to hit the road. But there's definitely some good video there, a few good crashes. Bobby parked Ben one time. It was so funny. And then the next time where Ben hit wipes hard, he blasted off into the corner wide open, and he didn't want me or Bobby to pass him, and he just couldn't make the corner, and he ended up leaving the cart and flew into the wall, and Bobby came out and hit him, and it was funny. But it is fast. Sometimes, I don't know how fast we get going, but I bet we get going at least probably 35 to 45, if not faster, in some spots on that track. But it feels like you're flying on a lot of them. And you know, obviously they're not like the best little carts in the world. It'd be cool if they had like a better cart, but it's just so much fun. And if you ever get the chance to do it, definitely a must-do thing, especially if you're kind of like an adrenaline junkie. And if you're into mountain biking, you can take your mountain bike, and they got downhill things for your mountain bike. Red Bull does like some of their extreme mountain biking downhill stuff there too. So you can see that track and, you know, watch some guys do some of that stuff. But it's just definitely a really cool thing to do. That I wish we had something like that over here.
Oh, wave at Abby. Look, there's Ben, Kimberly, Abby, and Bobby. Let's see Mama. Mama, wave to Mama. Say, Mama, got the GoPro on. We're going up the second run of the Skyline Luge. Winds went twice. It's pretty awesome. Definitely need one of these in the States somewhere. But it's a long way back up. Long way, huh, pumpkin? But this is awesome. This is in Rotorua, New Zealand. And this is actually the same place where they do the the mountain bike. They do some extreme Red Bull downhill stuff here. So it's really cool. There's another big Skyline that gets you up to the top. There's a big restaurant buffet. And then there's like 4 different downhill east courses. You can mountain bike. There's like a swing that swings you out the top. So but definitely, if you're in New Zealand, this is definitely a must. This is awesome if you are an adrenaline junkie. So we'll bring you some more footage.
Oh, she's so cute. Look at her.
What's that?
I like that green one. It's long, you know?
Yeah.
Which one are we doing now?
I'm going whatever.
You got some big ones. I'll take her down.
Which one are we going down? Yeah, but if they go down that one, we don't go back down. Okay.
Hold back, hold it back. Don't move. Yeah. That's
terrible.
what guys, right? That's how you stop and slow down. And you guys are good to go. Yeah, and then bring it forward just a
What?
tiny little bit.
Which one? Huh?
No, they're gonna go.
He's not gonna let it happen. Let's just do the orange. We haven't done it.
Alright, we're doing orange, I guess. We're doing orange.
Yeah, we haven't done it yet.
Orange is this one. Oh yeah, go back. Go back. Back up the track.
Wait, what are you talking about? Orange? That's fucking red.
You gotta go right.
Oh, I see the arrow. That's misleading.
I might do more, but I gotta build up to it.
Can't let men ride us. Oh shit! Plastics burning. Too top heavy. Need more ground clearance. Oh shit. I wasn't ready for that. Ah. I smoked the wall hard as hell back there on one of them flats. That should be some decent footage, man.
GoPro on? Yeah.
Bobby passed us each like 4 times. All I smell is like plastic and rubber burning.
Yeah, I don't know what the rebel was.
I think we're so big, we're flexing them down to the ground.
I think so.
Which one are you gonna do?
The same one. So it'll be.
I'm gonna do blue red again.
Oh, yeah, we're good on this
I'm
thing.
gonna do blue red. Whoa!
Which one?
We're going down the same one, I think. Whatever. Yeah, she's going down the other one. Okay, let's go. Alright, y'all go ahead of me. Hang on, is the camera going? Yes, it's going. Go ahead of me. Oh, you would go ahead? No, so you get to watch the screen. Okay. I'll be behind them, I guess. Give me a boost if I need it.
Yeah. Which one are you doing, orange?
Man, this one's...
Can I just go with y'all again?
Yeah, this one's slow. Give me a boost.
Oh, you guys are doing the one I did. Okay. I'll do this one.
Hey, you can't park there. You can't park there. Left. There you go. Yeah.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
That's what I thought I was gonna fucking do. You guys better get the fuck away. That's why I was doing the first time. You smoke them?
Yeah, my knee fucking hit him.
I wouldn't stand there.
It's fucking awesome. Oh, got me.
He's making her a mini cone.
There you go.
Perfect.
You want that?
So it brings us to our first night of racing. We went to a town called Palmerston North, and this is like their World 100. It's a crazy event, and obviously the super saloons that we're racing, we're actually the support class. The super stocks are the premier class, and there's I think close to 20,000 people there. We're racing, the track is inside a rugby stadium, so there's bleachers pretty much 360 degrees around it. I mean, it's packed. There's not a seat to be had. The rugby field's the infield, but it's awesome. And they call this the team's champs, right? Basically what it is the super stocks, it's like roller derby on wheels. I mean, they take, in New Zealand, you declare a track. Every driver declares a home track at the start of the season. So they'll take like their 5 best guys from the home track, and now they become a team. Even though they race against each other on a weekly basis, now they're a team and they go to this team's event. They only do 2 of these a year, one in Auckland and one in Palmerston, but this one's by far the biggest. They put, I think it's 5 out there at a time, and they got blocker cars and jammer cars, and they got cars that are running, and basically it's the first team that can run 8 laps wins the race, and it is something. I mean, it is unbelievable to watch these guys. These guys are racing with mouthpieces, knee guards. They've hurt a lot of guys doing this, a lot of concussions. It's crazy watching these guys do this, how hard they hit each other. You can't realize how them cars are built. I mean, most of them look to me like they're like 2x4 or 2x6 frame rail. They got rub rails pretty much all the way around them, and these things are just tanks. They weigh, even though they kind of look like a sprint car deal or whatever, they weigh, I think it's something like 3,400 pounds. They don't really worry about like a minimum weight. They worry about a maximum weight. They check them. They can only be so heavy because guys will try to go heavier just to have more impact and stuff. But it's crazy watching these guys race, and it's truly like nothing you've ever seen. So it's pretty awesome, and like this event is so special. It's got like a college game day atmosphere. You know, every town has a name. You know, like the Palmerston Panthers. I don't remember all of them. It's like the Rotorua Rebels. So, you know, the city, they get special shirts made and people are dressed up. I mean, it's truly awesome. It's so cool. And fortunately this time it rained all day on us on Saturday. So what they do on Saturday typically is they have like a parade, they want to call it. But the track's right in town. It's a pretty good sized town. We're right in the middle of town. Actually on Town Square, we unload the cars, and that's where we tech. You know, it's just open, so there's so many fans there, and then the radio and TV. But unfortunately this year, it rained all day, so we weren't able to do that. There was kind of a positive note there. I hadn't even seen the race car yet that I was driving. Somebody let us borrow a shop there in town, one of their guys' friends. So we were able to work on a car all day. We worked on it for probably 6 hours. Luckily the seat fit pretty good. You know, obviously we needed to adjust the gas pedal quite a bit. The brake pedals, we kind of had to come apart and get adjusted, and they were bound up a little bit. So, and then I went through the car suspension wise and just found some stuff, bunch of stuff actually, and we worked on it for a long time, and went to the track Saturday night, and they got a few of them guys in racing the super stocks. But then it ended up raining out, so we didn't get to really do anything other than pack the track a little bit. And then come Sunday, which is supposed to be the main event, they actually did us a favor and let us get our whole show in just pretty much before Bobby, because he had to fly home the next day. So that was really cool. They did that for him. But I had never drove this car before. It's a pretty good car. Just unfortunately it wasn't running right the first 3 times we were on the track, and it was progressively getting worse. Couldn't quite figure it out, and then actually ended up the fuel filter was plugged for some reason. I didn't even see anything in it, but it was one of them stainless steel ones, and just didn't look like it had anything in it, but it was just plugged up. The little holes were, and we changed it and it was fine. But that's why I think it progressively was getting worse. We're not quite sure. But first heat race, we weren't bad. We had, most of the time of the events over there, they draw. You don't ever qualify. But so what they did for this Palmerston race, it's an invite only for us because we are a support class basically, right? And they just need something to help put on a show. So basically they did a challenge race, right? So we got to race number 1 and number 2 MZ guys, which that's 2 of the best cars over there. And then we got to race the Flynn brothers, so they're the BK cars. They're both really good. And then it was me and Bobby were Team USA. So basically, right out of the bat, I haven't turned a lap, and here I got to race Bobby, and then 4 of the best that New Zealand has to offer. So it's like, okay, welcome to New Zealand, bud. Here you go. And hadn't turned a lap in the car, and we weren't bad in the first one, and the car wasn't running real bad, but it wasn't. I jumped back in the gas, and it wasn't like it should have been. And then started in the back, and then we passed a couple cars, and then I got a little sideways out of the groove and gave 2 spots back up. The second heat race, I started up front and was able to win. I don't know how, because I was able to actually give it some gas and really floor it then, being out in the front, and it would just completely fall on its face. So I'm sitting there just kind of pumping the gas, hoping I can get anything I can get, and eventually it'd kind of come back a little bit and take off, but it was definitely a handful of not running like it should, but somehow luckily we were able to hold on and get the win. And then the third heat race, it pretty much just quit running. I think we were running second or third. We felt like we were pretty strong. We were going to be pretty good there, and then it just quit running pretty much all together. So at least then we were able to get it back and pinpoint the problem and get that fixed. Unfortunately, that put us pretty far back in the feature. I think we started 12th or 13th, and we came up through there pretty good. We rolled all the way up to 5th. The car felt really good. I worked the guy for a couple laps, and he kind of took me to the wall coming off of 4, and I kind of hit him in the right rear. Hey, bud, I'm here, and so I thought I was there. We're going to 1 and 2. I got a really good run. I'm up alongside of him coming off of 2, and he didn't know I was there and came way up, and when he did, took the wheels out of my hand, and the car cut a hard left, and was trying to gather it back up. And unfortunately, he ended up flipping. Luckily, he was okay. I mean, don't ever want to see that. Kind of one weird thing about their cars, it's their rules that the tires have to stick out further than the body, and to me personally, I don't think that's a very safe thing, because I feel like anytime you watch any kind of open wheel stuff, it's really easy to wheel hop and take the wheels out of your hand and stuff like that. So I feel like, if it'd been like our cars, I feel like we could have like rubbed and not been as hard of a contact and with as big of an end result. But that's how it goes sometimes, and we had to go to the tail being involved in the incident, and then just able to pass a couple more cars, work our way back up. But I had been a little bit of stuff on the left front and the right front, so that pretty much ended Saturday night for us.
So clever in what he does. The flag goes down the chalk line to start this brilliant field of super saloons. Last chance to look at Bobby Pierce from the USA, the smooth operator, starting off group number 6. Good chance for him to go at it. We're going to come around and we'll throw the flag and get underway. Steve Cowling bringing them around. After this, we'll see if we've got one off, so don't go away. Here we go, racing. Super Saloon feature race at Robertson Prestige Speedway. Down they go. Can they get through 1 and 2? Clean the first time. Side by side, 3 wide, come off to it. Bobby Pierce out of the concrete. Jason Long for the lead. Oh, cars out wide coming off 3. Long to the lead. Jason Long leads it. Oh, Bobby Pierce, 3 wide down the start finish straight up to 3rd place. Cowling going to Jason Long. Can Jason Long hold it out there? Great scraps back in the pack as well. Chris Cowling down there trying to make progress. Flynn as well coming through the Burger King car. Back into the home wallet. 3 wide down the start finish straight again. Cowling, Steve Cowling coming back at Jason Long. Jason Long car is working brilliantly out wide. 25 Fager making a move on Snelling. Out the front, still Jason Long driving superbly. Here comes Pierce in the 3rd place. Oh, Chris Cowling with a move up the inside of the 27 car. Sam Waddell looks to follow him. He tries to stick his nose in again. What's Pierce going to do? Fager to the wide now. Brunflin up the inside of Jason Long. They're still 2 wide back in the field. But up the front though, Fager. Just watching him back in the pack. And Jason Long gets her on tags pit wall. Saw that one coming. I just got distracted as the battles are raging in the mid pack. Out the front. Oh, Pierce gets in the back. Oh, huge crash. A huge crash down there. Boy, that Super Saloon got really, really high. It was Is that it's not Pitcher, is it? It's not Mark Pitcher, surely. Oh. Let's hope he's okay. I've got a feeling that's Mark Pitcher down there, who has had rotten luck this season. Well, just while they sort that, I'll have a quick word here. Jason, I didn't see that at all. Any idea what happened?
Oh, we were just racing hard. I was trying to make a pass on the outside, and it's really narrow down the straightaways, and he kind of came up into me, and when he did, it took the steering wheel out of my hands. I think it was, it yanked the clean on my hands, and I was trying to get it back, and it just turned left into him, and it just sucks that he ended up going over. What we do, we got hooked together pretty hard, so I sure hope he was okay. And
he's climbed out of the car on his own seat.
Yeah, that's good. It's hard racing on tight track. I mean, it's really unfortunate, though. You have to tear up on your equipment.
Here's up the inside at the front of the pack for the lead. He has to tuck it again. Steve Cowling holds on. Here he comes again. Bobby Pearce up the inside. The Flynn brothers, the Bro Show back there side by side. We have got two of the battles going on around here at Robertson Speedway. Bobby Pearce trying everything he can to get past Steve Cowling. He will duck it again here. Try and get the nose in to Steve Cowling, making that car work superbly. Coming off two. Grant Flynn watches Steve Flynn go up the inside. Two to go. The pass back there in the pack. Jason Long slipped back to 6th place. White flag for our race leaders. Here comes Pearce. Here comes Pearce with a slide job. Oh no! It has come unstuck. And they get together. Oh, Cowling will be gutted.
Green, white checker.
Green, white checker. Here we go. Pearce. Cowling, can he make his car stick there? Oh, we've got to get a repeat. Oh, they're going at it back there. Cowling and Flynn for 3rd place. Then it is Steve Cowling. He's got the job done, has he? Cowling and Flynn. Oh, the battle for 3rd is unbelievable. What a race. Steve Cowling takes out. Well, he's got white flags, so we're going to go one more. Sam Waddell trying to pass back through the pack. Bobby Pearce in 2nd. Chris Cowling, the brothers still at it back in the pack. Battling over 4th and 5th. So Steve Cowling now finally, contact, and Chris Cowling just misses 2nd.
No, Chris Cowling got him in the line.
Unbelievable. It is the Pro Show. The pros do it. The brothers, Chris Cowling, Steve Cowling.
0.03 of a second.
And that is all about where that timer loop is, because there was nothing in it. They basically passed on the line.